Hi everyone, my name is Gal and I will be doing the webinar for you guys today. Feel free to ask questions as we go along. If you have any questions, type them out in the comments. What we'll go over today are two things. First of all, we're going to go over the app, obviously everything, how to use the app and everything like that. And the second is we're going to I'll show you how to use the web desk. So if you have a question, type it out. I love to hear from you guys. Just even right now, for everyone, just write out where you're from, what you're doing, how you got to BIGVU, anything like that, even just a hi. So I can kind of see what's going on. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm actually going to share with you my screen, and we'll start with the app. So let's just go ahead and do that. Okay, so this is the app. This is after I've already logged into the account that I am working on. And so what you will be able to see is all your projects. That's the first thing you're seeing. Then you have your, oh, I see that my phone turned off. So you see your project, you see all of the bar down here. This is your profile. You can manage a few things here. And we'll start by creating a new script by clicking on the plus button. So you're going to click on that. I'm going to click on the teleprompter. And this is where you get your prompt. You're going to type out your the name of your video. So let's go with the webinar. What's today's date? May 5th. April 30th. So we're going to type that out. Then I can come here and type out, hi, my name is Gal, and today I will show you how to use the app. And I mean, I can keep going and everything like that. To save it, you're just going to click on the check mark, and then you'll be able to actually start and working on it. So let me just get the live streaming working properly because I see that it just got stuck on my end. Okay. So now once I've done that, I can click on the check mark and film. What I'm going to do actually is going to go back and select a longer script so that we can work with it. So let's go with, oh, wait, this one is French. Let's go with this one. So we have this here. I can go ahead, enter here and edit it. Let's say I don't want this spaces. I can just, you know, just go ahead and delete that. Click save to save the script, and it's updated. So let's go ahead and film our first video. So I'm going to click on the camera icon. And hi guys, so I'm gonna set up like this and then I'll move to a horizontal position just so we can do the filming. So the first thing you have is your HD settings. That's pretty obvious. Next, you have your auto stop when script is over. This automatically stops the recording when the script is finished. You can turn it on, you can turn it off. It just makes things easier. You don't have to go ahead and click on the stop button. It just does that automatically. Next, you have your auto lock exposure. And what this does, it locks your exposure while filming so you don't have light changes, especially when you're using outside light with the clouds coming in and out. This is really a great way to keep everything solid without light changes. Next, you have your font size and area, and finally the position. I will note right now that I am using an Android phone, and so I have the position feature. For iOS users, you guys do not have this. Android users, you do. The reason for that is you always want to set up your text where your camera is. So let's say now I'm filming close. I want to keep my text small, but if I'm going further away, I can increase the size of my text. I can increase the size of my text area. But now I'm going to go slower, smaller, and smaller because I'm near the camera. And the position will just move my position of the text. So one more thing, we have our speed. This is how fast the text is going to scroll. If I go here, it's extremely fast. If I go here, extremely slow. Find whatever works for your cadence. So for me, I'm a pretty fast talker. I can go around here, but you can go faster or slower depending on what works for you. Pause on silence is a feature only available for Android users for now, but what it does is when I stop talking, it pauses the script. When I continue talking, it will restart the script from the point I stopped. So now I'm going to flip the camera to a horizontal setting. I will turn off pause on silence. We don't need that right now. And please note how I'm setting my video. So I want to keep myself a bit to the right. This is where my camera is. I want it to go like this because I want to keep my eye contact with the camera. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to set myself a little bit off-centered. In the video, you're not going to really see that. So this is how I'm going to set myself up. And I'm going to start recording. After the countdown, it will start scrolling. Hello bloggers, we've got a way to connect with your followers on a much more personal level, attract more, entertain more, get more views with videos. Seriously. Okay, if I continue reading, everything is going to come down. If I want to stop in the middle, I can just click on the stop button, and that's what I'm going to do. I'm not going to wait for it to stop by itself. So I stopped, and here we go. Now is the great time where you can actually start editing my video. First thing I always suggest people do is upload their takes, but let me just go over what we have here. New take is after I can preview by clicking here, the video. If I don't like it, I can just go ahead and click on the new take. It will film a new take. If I see something that sounds a bit awkward, I can go into title and script and change whatever I want to change and then film again. I can share the video as is, delete it, or upload it right now. So I will always suggest uploading before doing anything else. It saves your video on the BIGVU cloud, makes everything much better, everything smoother. And so I always suggest you do that. After you upload, you can also delete the local take because it's not gonna, so it doesn't take room up on your phone. I'm actually going to close this take and I'm going to go into a take that we already have with a green screen so I can show you how to replace the green screen. So as you can see, this take was already uploaded to the cloud. You can see it here, but it says cloud, and this is the original take. So this is the take we have without doing anything to it, just uploading it to the cloud. I'm going to click on Style Your Video, and I'm going to click on I use so I can show you how to change the green screen. Green screens, to use a green screen, you must change your background, you must use a green screen. You have to have correct lighting, no folds, no shades, and everything like that, so it's going to go smoothly. Then I can either upload my own, whatever I want, my own background, or I can use one of the pre-available backgrounds. Let's say I'm going to go with like a nice sunset. Okay. As you can see, this is how it looks now. This is how the background replacement is going to look. It's smooth, it's clean, everything is like that. This is because my background was already clean. I'm going to click Apply New Background, and it's going to process in the background. Let's go now to a different take so I can show you how to edit your video. So once I've done my background change, In this case, this one was the one I chose. I can go back into style your video, and now I can add a logo, I can change the aspect ratio, I can do all of that. You can change your aspect ratio now. So square, horizontal is the way we filmed it, or vertical. Let's go, I'm gonna go with square. So a great tip for aspect ratio is that go with what you know. If the people are going to watch your videos horizontally, go with horizontal. If you're going into the Facebook, Facebook, LinkedIn, and Instagram, you're going to go into square. If you're going to do Instagram stories, Facebook stories, you're going to go vertical. That's how you're going to choose the aspect ratio. So I'm going to go with square. Let's say I'm posting this on Facebook. Then I'm going to go into here, and I have my audio. I can boost my audio, which maximizes my audio levels, and I can also add my background music. Choose whatever you want. These are all copyright-free background music. You can choose it. You can preview by clicking it. They're going to start playing for you guys. If you're happy with it, just click on, make sure that the check mark is it. This is the selected music. Now we're going to do choose how loud the music is and how loud your voice is. If I go all the way here, this is a music 100%, my voice 0, so you're going to only hear the music. If I go here, it's only the music without, it's only my voice without the music. I'm going to go around here. It's background music. It should be really slow in the background, very soft, not loud. You can preview how it sounds by clicking up here, and then you can hear how it sounds and make sure that it's not too loud and that you can still hear yourself clearly. We're next going to go into the titling. There is 2 types of titles, full length and one that pops in and pops out. You can decide whichever one you want, choose it, and it will appear down here. Line 1 will be the name of your video, and line 2 will be the name that you input into the app. You can change it by clicking on here, typing it out, everything like that. Okay, so once you've decided if you want to change, let's say I didn't want to change, I'm just going to exit it. I have the next step, which is my logo. Make sure that the box is checked, and click on the up arrow to select your logo. Let's say I'm going to select this one, which is the plain one. Right now it's appearing at the bottom right. You can move it to the top right, top left, bottom left, and so on. Finally, you have your business card outro. So the business card outro will display your information. It's a great call to action that allows you to preview and input all of your information, your contact information. So you can enter this information in the app, in your profile, but you can also edit it in here. So if you can go ahead and click here, edit it whatever you want. You can change the duration, make it longer or shorter by sliding this toggle. And you can choose your logo. You can also choose a different logo from the logo that you input into the app, into the logo in the video. Click on the plus button to add a new logo if you want a new one. And I'm going to choose my logo. So this is how it's going to display at the end. When I finish, I'm going to click on the right arrow and click Apply Style and Make Video. If I want to preview the video before I do this, I can just click on here. It will preview for me. So I'm going to click Apply Style and Make Video, and it's going to process in the background. Now let's say I want to share my video. I'm going to click on the enter the take and click on share. It will download the file to my phone, as it's not a temporary, it's just a temporary file. You can save it to your gallery to make it a permanent file, or you can choose any of the apps that are available and actually share directly to them. So just click on it and it will share to that app. So this is your video creation. I mean, right here you can already see that you can create videos It doesn't take long, as you saw, a few moments, 3 minutes, and I have a great video that looks professional with a green screen background change and everything. So now, let's say I want to just film on the phone, but I rather do everything else on the computer. It's totally fine. You can definitely do that. And that's what I'm going to show you next. So after I upload it to the cloud, the original take, I'm going to close this and I'm going to share with you now my computer screen. And this is how it's going to look when you're working on your computer. Okay, so here we go. We have our BIGVU screen. Okay, so after I logged in, this is all of the videos that I've already uploaded, and some of them I've already edited. But what I'm going to show you first is how to create a script on the computer and send it to the app. You're going to click on the plus sign and create script. You're going to type out whatever you want here. Okay, you can type this out and you're going to click send to app. Now the app, this script will be sent to the app and it will be available for you. Let's say I want to do all of my editing in here. So I'm going to go into one of my takes. This is the one we changed background to in the phone, as you can see. But I can also change background here in the app. I'm going to click on the three dots, and click on change background. Now I have this available to me, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to go into the right panel and choose the picture or a video to insert into here. I'm going to go into Pixabay, which is stock photos that are free for commercial use. There's photos and videos actually, and I'm going to search for something, let's say vacation. Okay, let's say we're doing something about vacations. Okay, so we have this great little sand picture. I'm going to drag and drop it into the into the gray square. It's going to process, and while it processes, we're just going to let it go. And here we go. Now it's in here. When I click make video, it will now produce a video that's edited in here. Let's say I now want to style my videos in the computer and not in the app. Again, 3 dots, and style your video. Again, I have the same thing I had in the app. I have aspect ratio. I have my theme, which is the lower third titling. I have audio, boost. I have my logo and my outro. To finish, I just click make video. It will work. It's magic. Okay, so right now we did all of the basic. Now I'm going to show you how to add captions and how to edit the captions. So we're going to go into the desk and we're going to go into this one. As you can see, I have several takes that I've worked on, but I'm going to go into one of my original takes. I'm going to click on the 3 dots and I'm going to click add captions. So when I add captions, it's going to ask me for the language I'm speaking. You will select the language you're speaking and it will produce the captions automatically. Let's go into Hello Bloggers again, because this one has closed captions, and you can see it in here, captions that are already set up. Now I want to edit these captions. I'm going to click on the 3 dots, and I'm going to click Open in Composer. I'm going to click Yes to automatically adding captions, and now I've had all of my captions down here. To edit them, I'm just going to click in here and type out what I want. If I put a word between 2 stars, it will change to yellow in this text template. And if I put it between 2 slashes, it will turn blue. So you can go ahead and do that all the way through your video. Let's say you want to overlay images and add a more interesting video, you can go into your uploads or into Pixabay, drag and drop an image into the video, and now you will hear his voice, you will see this text, but you will see this picture and not the speaking head, okay, the talking head. So that's what you can do. You can add your music, change your aspect ratio, add transitions between your slide by clicking in here and selecting your transition. Here's the example as how it's going to look. So you can click on the transition. Let's say I'm going to say fade in, so it will fade in to this video. When I'm happy with what I've done so far and I want to save my progress, I'm going to click on the green check mark. And when I want to save and make a clip so I'll be able to share it, I'm going to click on save and make clip. As you can see, it's very easy. You can choose, you can edit anything you want. Each slide transition can be different. You can choose different text templates throughout your video. If I change this one, it's going to look this way now, or this way. You can go ahead and change it to whichever one you want. You can also add tweets, like searching here and adding tweets to your video. So it's very customizable. You can create great videos. To share from the computer, what you're going to first do is going to click on the left menu and enter My Profile. You're going to enter the social links and you're going to write out whatever you want. You can type out, add your YouTube, Twitter, or Facebook page. These ones are the ones I've added to this user. And when I go back into desk, I can click on my 3 dots and click export. Now this will export into the Twitter, YouTube, or Facebook of this page. Click export, type out your post and description already here, and then click export. You can also save a video to your computer by clicking on the 3 dots and downloading, or you can find the embed code of the video right here. So this is BIGVU. As you can see, it's very easy, very quick, very nice, fun way to edit your videos, quick and easy, without any issues. If you guys have any questions, you can go ahead and type them out, but I see that there is no questions so far. And if there's no questions, then I guess we're done. You can always contact us at support@bigvu.tv. We'll be happy to help with any questions and assist you in anything you need. If you have any other questions, then you go ahead here. We have webinars every Tuesday. Feel free to join another one. And that's it. Have a good day, guys.